Well, hello to all my viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Punch Rush video. And today, I want to do my own prediction on the upcoming buff characters that should be announced tomorrow, or give us like a image of the upcoming characters going to be buffed up, upgraded to enable us to try out like old characters to use to compete in the league, because right now there's only few characters it's usable in the current meta. Of course, obviously the EX Kizaru is the one that is dominating it, and of course everyone's heavily playing on the new green ball, Fujitora, Garp, Kizaru, Kuzan, and even Dark Roger is appearing more, plus Whitebeard as well. So we just don't want to see these characters repeatedly, constantly in the league. We want to try something else, and Bandai will release new upgrades, update for these upcoming characters that hopefully will be announced tomorrow. But I want to show and maybe say for my own personal characters that I want to be upgraded so I can use them back. All right, let's just go to the character list then. The first character I want to see buffed up is the man who dreamed of becoming the king of the pirates, Monkey D. Luffy, aka Expensive Luffy. When he was first released, he's ridiculously expensive. He was valued at $2,000 or 2K for some reason, but now, of course, gradually he's slightly become out of date. It got a bit more lower. I think the last one that came out was worth $700 or something like that. But if they really want still selling his character, he will need the big massive buff and make him back into the correct value. But even that is still ridiculously too expensive. So if I want to see him buffed up, then yeah, he will be the great unit to go and buff up, because I do like this character. You know, he can switch between two different characters, Snake Man and Bounce Man, which I do like a lot. So all he needs is just quicker ability to transform into those units, the two forms, and then get some traits that way he can actually be a little bit more tanky and some invincibility, and or even recovery, damage reduction. Then yeah, this Luffy will be ridiculously good in the future. But we'll see. I think this is one of the characters I want to see. Next character is Film Red Shanks. Yep, Film Red Shanks, I said it. Yep, we want him back. When he was first released, he was one of the, like in Kizaru's situation, he dominated in the league. No one can defeat him. There is only few selected characters can actually put a fight against him, but it was more comfortable. He was actually more dealable. But right now, Kizaru has just ridiculous, way too strong, man. So with Film Red Shanks in the league, it can balance things out, because you know, I like the theme where the Film Red itself, where Shanks actually uses Haki and is sort of like scared of Kizaru. That would be nice to see. Shanks is definitely one of the units I want to see him getting a buff. The key buffs I would say is to enable him to have more damage reduction in his red hair Haki state, and he has more stronger ability to hit on attackers, so he could actually deal more damage to attackers maybe. But as long as he's a bit more tanky, he will actually withstand Kizaru and other units, and also the ability not getting his red hair Haki set getting removed. But of course that will be happening, but we'll see what happens. But Film Red Shanks is another unit I want to see getting upgraded. Then the next character, Daimyo of Kuri, Kozuki Oden. So for the first EX Oden, the only one probably, Oden is a very old character. He deserves a buff right now. He was the best runner in the league when he was around for at least a year and a half to 2 years. Japan has rated him #1, and then of course gradually he disappeared. But this Oden deserves a buff. We want to see more Odens again. The key upgrade I would say is he should able to while capturing, he can ignore you and then just capture, and he can still keep the ability and get some damage reduction as well. Then of course he should have more power on his attacks, and also maybe he can survive 1 HP while it's in the treasure area as well, which is generally the key thing that Oden and Yamato has. So hopefully we'll see that in the future. But of course, depending how we want to do, I want to see Oden in the league again. Next character, Film Zeper. So Zeper will definitely want to see him back. He is a Navy, well, not Navy, a power user killer. Most of his skills are great, a little bit slow. He should, my personal buff is that he should have access to Dino Stone most of the time. It doesn't KO anyone, it's just knock off 70% of the HP away. So I would say it's no harm of giving him more access to it, just like meeting certain criteria, and then he have access to Dino Stone and it continuously nuke the enemy. So I would want to see Dino Stone keep being spammed in the league with multiple nuclear bombs going off, and that will be a great unit, and then have extra traits to be a bit more tankier, then it will be fine. And yeah, Zeper is definitely a unit should be coming back, hopefully. This one is one of my personal want to see is Film Gold Yield Tesoro. Tesoro is kind of buggy, man. Bandai really done dirty on him. His skills, Gold Explosion, great. That is a great skill. But once it's broken, he still can't defend himself. And Gold Thor's great, but I want is this key traits. When someone damages him more than 50%, you inflict gold on them, and it only lasts for 3 seconds. By the time it gets up, it's already gone. He should inflict gold on the enemy for 10 seconds or something like that. That would be great. Only in the minimum 5 seconds or more. So he can actually get up and attack again. And I do want him to have more abilities that can have better infliction on gold on enemies, and also, of course, better attack, speed, and more damage to runners who bloody them, capture the treasures. So yeah, I want to see Tesoro better, plus his skill one needs to upgrade as well. And another personal favorite, Superhuman Charlotte Katakuri. I don't think they're gonna do any upgrade on Katakuri. He is a great defender. I basically spammed him a lot in the past, but right now he's out of date now. The key thing I want him to change is the buzz cut mochi. He should have the ability, instead of just a regular roll and slam you, he should be able to roll around, holding the skill button down, roll anywhere he wants, then release it, and then he will do a buzz cut mochi on your face. This is the one I want to see. Punch mochi, great, but he does need a better attack, and then, well, stronger hits, and then it will be great. He needs traits like, while he has 50% HP or more, he can dodge every attack. So instead of like chance of dodging without taking any damage, he should just be more. If when his HP is more, not less, so he can have the similar like Leo, so he could actually avoid being attacked. But he is a master haki, which he's been sold in the anime that he can dodge any attack he wants, and more damage reduction would be great. Then yeah, he will be a fantastic defender. We'll have to see then. These are the characters that I feel need a buff, and I personally want to see when maybe tomorrow will be announced. Alright then, so these are the characters that I feel need buffing, personally in my opinion, but that's my personal request only. But in the end, I personally think that tomorrow Bandai will more focus on buffing maybe film characters, but we'll have to see. But some of them will be kind of random and maybe relevant to the meta right now, but hopefully we'll get the character that we all desire to see tomorrow or the day after, because they did say that they should be buffing characters only July, no new character getting released. Well, we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching though. Hopefully that you do like my list that want to get upgraded, and then maybe you can put a comment down below any other buff character you want to see maybe from tomorrow or onwards, and then we'll see what we can do and play the league better than just using the same character repeatedly. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video then. See ya.